Famcast Media. Bitch.
Lucky 13 Podcast.
We're live here at the Lucky 13 Saloon, Black the Lucky 13 Saloon, in front of the stage at Lucky 13 Saloon. What's going on?
I love that.
D?
I love when you say it.
We got D.
You.
We got fucking Jamal.
You.
And we got Cyclone Jack Sullivan.
Hi.
What's up, Jack?
Not too much. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. So Jack is our residential karaoke host.
Yeah.
Yes, I said that correctly. So we do metal karaoke back here. It's not just metal. You do whatever the fuck you want, but we got a nice selection of metal songs. And Jack is the fucking host, and he does all sorts of other shit what we hear about. And but he brings the house down back here, man. It's like fucking, he gets people going. He comes in fucking corpse paint, and
yeah, it's more like the karaoke wrangler than he is.
he is.
Oh yeah, it gets rowdy. Like you've had.
They were moshing to, what was the song last time?
Oh my god.
Oh god, I saw the
Iris
video.
by Goo Goo Dolls. Like
Yeah. I saw the video. And it's funny, though, man, because when we first started talking to the Kings of Karaoke guys, they were like, yo, we got the perfect guy for you. And I was like, all right. And, like, listen, I had met you I've met you before that, and we've come to see you at karaoke at that other place, Minis.
yeah.
Yeah, so we've seen you there, but you're behind the fucking, you're in the kitchen, and, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not on the stage. So it was kind of awesome seeing you on the stage. And, yeah,
I live for it, man. It's the best. Like
it's been great, man. And like you fucking dude, you gotta stick around some night, D, and fucking.
I'll get in trouble, man. I can't stay past 8, bro. I'll get in trouble.
I get it. That's why I don't come out.
That's when the real boys come out, you know.
Yeah. That's where the real magic happens.
Exactly.
It's fucking love day, y'all.
It is Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I leaned into it a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little.
Have you noticed we're interviewing Satan and God today?
Yes.
Awesome.
I don't say that. I mean, whatever.
Oh yeah, nice. You got your wafers.
Holy
Fucking
schnizzle.
Awesome. So Jack, what else do you do? So you're part of the Coney Island Freak Show,
Yeah,
the sideshow.
Yep.
Is that still around, though, man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Better than ever, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we're in the off season right now, but we're coming back in May.
It is better than ever from what I have seen. Like, from going to Coney Island and know like the Coney Island performance from years past, and then it was up. Like I remember when I was younger, you had like Insectivora and like that whole old school crew used to do a whole bunch of stuff, and it was going pretty well. And then it kind of faded from it, and you guys are like bringing it back.
I'm not going to say anything bad about any previous cast, but like we have a whole new energy to it that really like it's incredible. Like there's no infighting. Like we still all hang out together. Like we have this other sided company, Hot Fix. It's kind of just the road touring crew for Coney. It's amazing. Yeah.
See, it's not. I wouldn't like bash any of those old school guys. It's just they're kind of passing the torch. You know what I mean? Like you guys are younger, got more. How old are you?
34.
Okay, so you got younger, got more energy. Everybody else is getting older, and like fucking like you're bringing a new fucking feel to it.
Thunder,
How'd you get into this shit?
The sideshow shit?
Yeah.
So I tried to be a magician, and it was too hard, so I decided to just hammer it over my face instead. I was like, I can't do this shit. This is too much effort. I can't fucking.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Like, I was like, the stress of getting embarrassed doing a magic trick. I was like, I can't fucking do this. At least if I put a nail in my face, there's a nail in my fucking face.
Yes.
You know, I'm not trying to convince somebody I'm a wizard.
Hey, you'd be a priest then, bro.
Yeah. That's a wizard. It's a wizard.
Well, they're wizards, man. The priest and the pope and all that are all wizards.
I do host a black mass as well.
Oh,
Once a month.
Nice.
So Grand Wizard, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
He's got the outfit.
Wow.
Where you from, Jack?
So when I was a kid, I grew up in Rockland County, and we spend part of the year in Ireland.
Okay.
So like we just be back and forth.
You're like fucking Irish. Yeah.
What is to do in Rockland County?
Fuck all.
Yeah.
So like
Well,
I would get out of school and just like hop on a bus when it was still like $3 to do that, and just come down here and fuck around in.
I'm going to sound stupid. Where the fuck is Rockland County?
Upstate.
Upstate?
It's
Basically.
like, yeah, so like there's Westchester and then there's Rockland County, but the thing with Rockland County is like it's just cut off from everything else. It's you have to like go through Jersey to get to here. Like it's weird.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So you started out like when you were younger, you're like, I want to be a magician, and it just didn't go so well, and you were like,
Not even when I was younger. I mean, like when I was real young, yeah, like when I had the like Masked Magician and all that shit. Like I was so into it. I was like, I want to do this. I want to like, and like then I dropped that for a while. I was doing comic art for a minute, and then I went out to LA. A friend of mine took me to the Magic Castle, and I'm like, I remember that I used to love this shit. I want to do this. And like, just fucking do it then. Like,
I want to go to the Magic Castle. I heard it's pretty fucking awesome.
Amazing. There's like trapdoors and shit. There's
Yeah.
like, all these shows that happen. You get some incredible like names that come through it. There's a haunted piano.
Wow.
You just ask it to play something and it starts playing it.
My friend, I went to LA recently, and my friend hired a magician for the party from the Magic Castle. This dude, like, it was fucking incredible. Like the dude, like, had my friend write on a dollar bill, his name, and then whatever, did some shit. Time went by, whatever, and then he handed him a lime at one point, like a fucking lime, a lime, dude, like a lime, and he cut the fucking lime open. He opened the lime, and his fucking dollar bill was inside. I don't know. I was hoping Jack could fill me in on that. Yo, it was incredible.
I've done that one before. I do it with an orange, but the lime, that's got to be difficult.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible.
Yeah, I mean, the easiest one is the lemon, obviously.
Yeah, why is that easier?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Makes sense.
See, what you got to do is that you got to put the dollar in the lime before you even talk to the guy. It's a simple, Jeff. Come on.
Yeah, simple, and like copy his handwriting.
Yeah.
See, yeah. Well, now, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what would be really tricky is if you put a lime inside a lemon.
Oh yeah, that would be tricky.
So that's a
Yeah. And you're just fucking creating incest. That's like incest right there. It's fucked up.
Fruit incest.
All right, so Rockland County magician, and then you, how'd you fall into? Give us some background.
So literally, like, the way I got into doing the sideshow stuff was just straight up. Like I had a friend that we were working together at a year-round haunted house actually, called Time Scare.
Oh, I remember Time Scare.
Yeah. So we were both up in the haunted house, and like we'd come down and hang out with Dan Sperry, and we'd just be up there fucking around with cards and coins and all this other shit. And I'm just like, I can't do this. He took off, like took to it like a fish to water, and I'm like, I hate this. I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm going to literally just start pounding nails in my head.
Out of frustration, you're like, fuck this.
I was just like, it's got to be easier. It's got to be easier than being embarrassed. Like,
Yeah.
and then we had I got to talking to Donnie Vomit actually at the old Lucky 13.
Okay.
So I met Donnie at the old Lucky 13 and got to talking to him. And then, we had Todd Robbins came in one time while Dan Sperry was on tour. And that was one of the most amazing, sideshow shows that I've ever seen. Todd's incredible. Technically, he's one of my bosses now.
Nice.
But he gave me my first ever sideshow gig, him and Donnie, which was a straitjacket escape at Times Square on a 4th of July show. It was ridiculous. But I got the straitjacket via a bartender in Rockland County. It's really circular. It's really weird.
You got to dislocate your shoulder to get out of the fucking straitjacket?
I got to get out of that fucking thing. It is I've only ever not gotten out once.
Yeah.
And like, it was wild. I was like, oh no, it's this shit all over again. This is so fucking embarrassing. But like, I had that moment of like, I can pop some ribs out and maybe do this, but like, I got to be back at work tomorrow, so I'm not doing that.
How do you hold the show down? Do you like vomit on yourself and go, sorry, but here's a little entertainment.
Oh boy. But then, I was just like tapped out, and we had a couple of people that like have been going to Coney for years. I think we had a couple board members in there as well. And, I was like, this is humiliating. They're never going to let me live this down. And they came up and they were like, we didn't know that was real.
Yeah.
We thought that was all a trick. You really like actually do the escape. And I'm like, God damn right I do. Like,
Nice.
There's a lot of shit that I'll do, but I won't fake anything. Like,
That's awesome.
oh man, it sucked. It was the dude was like this just burly, like he worked in rigging. So like he didn't treat that backstrap like it was putting it on a person. He treated it like it was a post. So he lashed it onto me and he like leveraged his elbow in, just knocked the air out of me. So I was like, oh, shit.
You need a little room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was rough.
Damn.
And that guy really believed in magic.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Get out of this
Oh,
shit.
he was like really proud at first, and he was like, I think I fucked things up here. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking Harry Houdini your ass.
oh yeah.
What? Have you ever gotten hurt doing it? Doing anything?
God, I know that I can pop out my ribs because I've done that before several times. Dislocated ribs, gashes on the arm. I have a couple cuts right now. That's just from a machete that's overly sharpened. I've slit my throat on stage.
God damn.
There was one time where this is way early on, but like I had a gig where I signed a 2 blockhead and I lost my, like, for whatever reason, I didn't have any nails on me. All the hardware stores were closed. But I had a fucking 2-inch screw, and I'm like, I can do this one once. So just the fucking blades on that thing just going in. It comes back out. There's just like this one perfect drop of blood on it, and people lost their fucking minds. And like, was that real? And just like goes.
It's better than brain matter.
Oh, man.
It hurts so bad. I'm like, I'm never doing that one again. What was it? Not so much injury, but like there's stuff I do that just, no matter what I do, it's gonna hurt. Yeah. Like last time I performed here with I performed at Metal Grade, Queen Seniera's show in the back here, and I did my Every Time I Die act, which involves I crack a beer open on my head, shotgun it. Although this time it fucking just exploded, like the hand just split right in half. Them 2 blockhead sets, and then I finished with the Australian suicide shot, which fucking I can't believe I've gotten used to.
What's the Australian suicide shot?
So it's, you know how like tequila, you do training wheels with tequila.
Yeah.
So like you lick the salt, bite the lime, whatever. In this one, you rail the salt and you crush the lime into your eye. Awesome. Yeah, which I found out about that one at American Cheese actually. Well, back when it was Bar 4. All right. Kate and I were there. We should not have been there. I was drinking underage with a friend of mine that I would, when I'd come into the city, that's who I'd hang out with. And, we're there. We should not be there. And we get shots of tequila. And I'm like, can I get salt with that? Just because I like salt with tequila. Yeah. It's nice. And this fucking bartender comes over with shots of tequila and another shot glass that's filled with fucking salt and every garnish in the bar. And like Bar 4 had like umbrellas and pineapples and cherries. And it's like, and here you go, because you're a girl. And I'm like, fucking watch this shit. I take the entire shot of salt, and I take the entire shot of tequila, and he just fucking like shrinks. He goes, I am sorry for what I said. Don't ever do that in front of me again. And then he tells me about this thing, and I'm like, oh, I can do that. Fuck yeah, I can do that. And it became my party trick, and that's kind of where this all rolls out from as well. Nice. Sheesh. So you're going to clear out nasal cavity. You don't get any fucking... Oh, yeah. I haven't had a sinus infection in years. Beautiful. Dude, COVID started and, like, they're doing the testing. I'm like, that's fucking nothing. Yeah. You're like, give me a fucking spoon wrapped in whatever to test me. Dude, put it on a drill. Like, I don't care. Like, on a drill. Damn. Yeah, man. It's some fucking dangerous shit. You don't do sword swallowing and all that stuff, do you? I don't. My twin does. I don't do that when I'm working on it. But you got a twin? Yeah, there's 2 of them? Alaska lost. Alaska. Yes. Oh, yeah. Shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen Alaska doing the sword swallowing, and it's fucking stressful.
Alaska's a fucking beast, and it's long fucking.
Yeah,
it's long.
And Alaska's not a big person.
Not a tall person at all.
No, and listen, it always freaked me out because I heard there was a guy who used to come into the old Lucky 13 who actually cut himself inside, and like ever since that, like doing sword swallowing, and
was that Tony?
I don't know. No.
I mean, I know a lot of people that have done that. Like, Todd actually did that at a Times Square one time by shoving. He'd eaten a light bulb and glass went into his esophagus, and forced it in by the sword. Ugh. Oof. We do dumb shit, man.
It's dangerous, man. God, man. Like, you see that shit and don't realize how fucking dangerous it is. There was a guy, he used to work for me. I had a restaurant in Williamsburg, and I know I fired him from the restaurant, and I know he did show stuff, and I heard he came into the old Lucky 13 and took a shit on the bathroom floor. And I was like... Nice. Yeah. And I was like... whatever. And then a couple weeks later, I heard he fucking cut himself doing sword swallowing and almost killed him. Jesus. And I was like... I mean, I kind of felt a little bad for him, but...
He shit on the floor.
Yeah,
Even
it's
like,
like
yo,
fucking.
did that shit hurt?
Listen, it's kind of a curse. Like you fuck off something at Lucky 13, something weird happens to you. It's happened to quite a few of our customers. Yeah, you do
That'd be a
something.
lesson.
Yes, you do something stupid, something follows you home and fucks with you.
Oh yeah.
It's truth.
No, we did a Black Mass recently because it's the Black Mass is a charity show that we do at Freddy's, and the one last month was we were donating money to our friend Murugan, who severely fucking injured himself in October. He was in a coma for a month.
Holy shit! Injured himself doing what?
Doing sword swallowing. So, in light of this, like another friend of ours was actually on stage with him when it happened. It was fucking bad. So, I'm like, Alaska, do you want to close out the show because you're a sword swallower? He's a sword swallower. This is like, do we want to do it like this? And this fucking jerk. So I don't like check what everybody's doing. I want to be surprised on stage.
Right.
So like I'm behind the altar and I see what he's doing. I'm like, you motherfucker. He does the exact act that the guy got injured doing. It's like how fucking dare you do that to me like this? But like, it's one of those things like, the Black Mass shows tend to be like a healing thing, like we do stuff to, get ourselves emotionally right and shit like that.
Right.
And that was like the moment he heard about that accident, it fucked with him.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to have panic attacks after you hear that, somebody who's been doing it for so long and has, so thorough experience gets injured doing that stunt.
Yeah.
That you do.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have to see if I can do it. I have to do it at least once. And he's been doing it so often ever since.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking. Listen, man. You guys are maniacs, but you're doing a lot though, right? Like you've been traveling with it. You did some sold out shows recently, right?
Oh my God, we just we went on tour to Canada recently.
Yeah.
We were up in we performed at Lux in Rochester, which was fucking awesome. We were at the Something Strange Festival in Toronto, which my dumb ass didn't realize that we were headlining it until we got there. It's like, yeah, dude, the name of the show is Something Strange, Coney Comes North. Like, what did you think that meant? Like, I don't know what I was thinking. God, that was a lot of fun. And we did a stupid stunt there, too. Like, he had me pick him up while he had swords in him and drop him on another sword swallower who was lying on the floor. Ugh. So, like, yeah, no, just two people with swords in them, just...
Man, I can't even swallow a painkiller. Fucking
Seriously.
That was a cool one, though. We were uncertain if we were going to be able to even get across, or if I was going to be able to get across, because I only had my temporary, enhanced ID.
Yeah.
Getting across the Canadian border, super fucking easy. Getting across the American border, Keita St. Cyr and I got detained.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got.
You have been randomly selected.
Oh, there was nothing random about it. The dog grabbed Keita's bag and then grabbed mine as well. So we're like, what the fuck? We don't actually have anything on us. So
Weed's legal in Canada, right?
Yep, and in New York State, but not federal. So like,
Gotcha.
And like, if you're going into Canada with it, you just have to declare it. I don't know what the fuck would happen if we had it on us coming back, but we don't have anything in it. But they're taking our bags apart. They're sorting through everything. And I realized that I have some dumb shit in my backpack. What it ended up being was that we, somehow in the packing, I wound up with the blanket that Keita had been sleeping under, but like the blanket stunk of weed. Not because, like, from the person that we took it from. And it somehow wound up in my bag. I'm like, that fucking blanket. Great. But like, now they're going through my stuff. And like, I bought tarot cards while we were in Rochester. They're looking at that like, what is this? They're like nervous about it. Like, there's like 4 customs agents going through all my shit.
Should have been like, don't touch that.
Yeah, right. There was somebody at the Rochester show gave us like a 3-inch bright pink suction cup dick.
Nice.
What? And I just remember it's like, the dick's in the bag. They're gonna pull the dick out. The border agents are gonna be pulling out the dick. And the guy that was hosting us there gave all of us oddities to take home with us, like little like weirdo Ripley's Believe It or Not kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I got a fetal Bigfoot, which is like this wooden box that says fetal Bigfoot on it. It has a little desiccated Bigfoot fetus in it. Obviously a gaff, but like
right.
There was a moment where this border agent picks up the box, opens it, looks inside, turns to me and goes, "Was this ever alive?" And like, how the fuck do you answer that question with anything other than no? Like, you've asked two very, very challenging questions just now. Like, do you honestly believe that you just got the guy who has evidence of Bigfoot and he's smuggling it into the United States? Like, yeah, I have solid proof that Bigfoot's real, and I didn't call anyone. Like,
no.
I went to Canada and decided to smuggle in a fetal Bigfoot. Where would I even find that? But moreover, it's a fetus, man. That's a tougher question on its like the Supreme Court's fucking torn on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Are we really gonna dice this one out right now? Because I'm gonna say no, but like I don't know where the fuck you stand on this. So no, the baby Bigfoot's not real. It was never alive.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
But they did let you back. When you guys had swords and all that kind of shit, though, too, are they going?
Yeah, but those were in Alaska's bag.
Ah, okay. All right.
Oh yeah, no, they didn't pull Alaska. They did X-ray the bag, but like it was fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, yeah, swords are cool.
Yeah.
But a fucking fetal Bigfoot,
Yeah.
we got a problem.
No
Oh
bueno.
well, the blanket, which we did technically steal, so it is. We got away with it.
Nice. No fucking bueno.
Oh my god.
Damn. How far? So you've got we were going up to Canada. How far are you guys bringing this out? You got a whole things booked over the summer. I mean, summer you out at Coney Island constantly. You're doing touring. What's going on with that?
So with the summer, we're going to be primarily at Coney, and then we do side gigs from that. Our next big thing is Keita and Jeff and I are all on the board for the Southern Sideshow Hootenanny, which happens down in New Orleans. That's going to be March 1st. I'm going to get yelled at for getting the number. No, it's 2nd to 5th. I'm going down from the 1st to the 7th. It's going to be chaos, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's this gathering where you get all the sideshow performers from around the world that can make it down there. It's a showcase. It's like it's the best of the best locally, best of the best internationally. It's fucking
That's got to be a lot of fucking fun.
Oh my god, it's 4 days straight of shows. Like and they're all jam packed. This year's going to be absolutely incredible. Keita has done like an amazing job helming this project. It's unbelievable. Southern Sideshow Hootenanny, check it out.
What venues they do it? They do it at a whole bunch of different venues.
So we're doing a cool thing on the first night where we're kind of creating a midway at the Four Corners. So it's Always, Siberia, and I believe Hi-Ho Lounge we also have.
All right.
Then there's daytime venues. There's nighttime. Most of the other nights are going to be at Cafe Istanbul.
Okay.
Which is in the healing center down there.
Yeah.
It's a cool stage. It's an absolutely killer stage.
I've never been there. I've been to Siberia before.
Siberia's a blast.
Yeah, it's a cool fucking place.
I was in Siberia one time. It's one of those spots that I go down to. It's like I'm just gonna go here, see what's up. Mm-hmm. And there was this. It was jaw dropping. I get in and there's these 4 guys in like black cloaks, faces covered. They all have instruments. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be brutal, right? And they're a honky tonk band. And like they're just like and it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Like they're really, really talented, but they're also dressed like warlocks.
Nice.
Fucking awesome.
Fucking New Orleans.
Yeah. It's like you're never gonna see this anywhere else. Like this is so cool.
Hell yeah. That's cool. That's got to be a ton of fucking fun. Those, I got to get back down there.
And I think, what's it called? Now it's Siberia again because it was temporarily Carnival. I think.
Yeah.
Was the name of it? But like, the food there is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite, Jeff? Crawfish? Was it crawfish?
I love me some crawfish.
Love me some crawfish.
Yeah. I like also it's crawfish season right now too, man. And I want to get down there while it's fucking crawfish season. But
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, but it's up until June, so you'll be going down there during fucking crawfish season.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I mean, I love all the shit, dude. They got fucking the muffalettas are good.
What is crawfish like? Fucking shrimp?
It's like a tiny lobster, more or less.
Yeah.
Like shrimp wearing armor.
Yeah. It's like a baby lobster. You crack it open, you suck the head, you eat the tail. It's like not a ton of meat. It's good beer drinking fucking.
I don't know about that one, but okay.
It's good beer drinking. If you're like starving, there's like potatoes and sausage usually in it, so you can kind of
And
pick
it's
at
like
that.
endless. It's a fucking giant fucking platter.
Is it
that
like
you
a,
get.
give you
like
like
a
30 of them,
stew or
like-
some shit? Like a stew?
Nah,
They
it's
do them like
just-
by the half pound. Like
Yeah, it's like eating shrimp basically, but you peel it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's fucking
and
awesome.
the claw meat. Claw meat
Yeah.
is fantastic.
Yeah,
Go get you a boil, man.
The
yeah.
fuck is that?
That's what it's called.
It's a crawfish boil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If Melody wasn't grossed out, I'd do a fucking boil in here.
Oh, what? Oh, I would
Throw it
love-
on the table. It'd be fucking great.
I would fucking love that.
Get sloppy.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh my God. I had some bad experiences with fucking crawfish though, and fucking in the airport as I'm leaving. I just remember the one time. I was just like, I was back in the day. My first time actually, it was like a giant thing of crawfish. It was spicy as fuck. And I just remember I woke up to the airport. I was going to the airport the next day, and I remember like waiting to get on the plane. My stomach was going, and then run to the bathroom, just holding on to the wall. I was like, fuck. Oh, Christ. I shot out a sword. Fucking crazy.
There's a spot right around here where you can get a good crawfish boil.
Is that does that place the boil up on Flatbush that opened
There's
up? not long
that.
ago?
There's also Claudaddy's. I used to go there, the one in the city.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
All right. I haven't. Maybe I'll have to be able to get some.
It's good. It's good.
Not gonna make
the drinks
more
are
of it
good
this
too.
time.
They have adult Capri Suns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like Kid Capri Suns.
These ones have alcohol in it.
I know. All right, yeah. I
good.
guess if it gives me a buzz, I'd like to drink it.
Yeah, to do it.
There's a few things you can put booze in that just won't be better for it.
Yeah. I mean, Tang would be all right with booze.
Dang.
I don't know about that one, bro.
Booze Tang, no.
When I was like at the height of being a total fucking scumbag, I had this fucking canteen that I would bring around that like literally just had straight gin and Tang in it. If I could, or like vodka. If I could get it. Like this is back like in the like end of a house party. Like all right, pack up the fucking bottles and run kind of days. Like, but like, god damn, and like I don't mean like gin and Tang like with the water. I mean straight powder and booze.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, the power.
Absolute monstrosity, and that fucking canteen did not last very fucking long.
So it rotted away.
Oh, it lasted longer than it should. Well, there was a day where I'm like, I don't think I've emptied this thing out completely in it, and I just sludge slop.
Yeah. Listen, that's what the astronauts drink. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Not the way I do. I hope
Christ's sakes.
that would explain the Challenger, man. Like,
Ooh, too soon. Too soon.
There's an interesting story that you started to bring up last time that we stopped you from saying.
okay,
So I heard you've never rode a motorcycle.
I have never ridden a motorcycle.
However, what have you ridden?
Ridden cows.
Yeah.
Kid. And I've ridden an elephant. This is at a zoo.
All right.
Camels, horses, a goat one time. Is there anything I'm missing here?
Explain the cow part.
So, yeah, when I was a kid, we would go. So my uncle in Ireland has a cattle farm, and they, like, he had all the calves like in the thing, and like they just thought it would be funny to like seat me on one of the calves, and the calves freaked the fuck out because they start running in a circle, like.
And they thought it was hilarious. Throw you on the back.
Oh yeah. But like my first ever circle pit is
Cows.
Nice.
is fucking bovines. Like that's not a good one. That's like great. I'm on top of a stampede right now.
Fucking Ireland. Let's open up this pit.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. You fucking lived in Ireland for a while.
Yeah. So like we'd spend a couple months of the year, and then later a couple weeks out of the year, like with my mom's family. Because
Was like Irish countryside. So obviously we were riding cows.
yeah, well, so Ennis is where my mom's from, and that's where we stay with her parents, my grandparents, and like they lived in town, but my uncle would be like just outside of town, like just a couple miles down the road, where it turns rural real fast. Like I mean, it's a country the size of Ohio, so like, it's not always far from
Are everybody in Ireland big Cranberry fans?
That was a national tragedy. That really was. Yeah.
Oh no, it sucks how she
yeah.
went out, man. But I'm just saying, are there a lot of fans over there?
I didn't know what you were talking about for a second.
Oh.
Like, do they fucking eat cranberries over in fucking Ireland?
I mean, there's bogs, but I don't think there's any cranberry bogs there. There's just the kind of bogs that young me's fall into, and where there's quicksand and
The
you
bogs of
almost,
eternal stench.
Holy shit, dude! Like so. Instead of like firewood, you usually use you burn peat in fireplaces, and it's just the top layer of like a bog, right? Mm-hmm. So it's literally just like fermented, solidified like grasses and whatever. But when you harvest it, like you're chopping up the top layer of ground, and right underneath that is just quicksand.
Oh shit!
And we were harvesting it one day, and I fell in. And luckily, like every the standard farm boot is the Wellington, like just no laces, just like pull it on. And, I know people like to joke about the whole, I thought quicksand was going to be a bigger problem than it was because of cartoons. I am so grateful for that. Yeah. Knowing hey, I shouldn't struggle right now or I'm going to go down. I'm just lean over, call for help and lean over and just get help pulled out of my boots. Turn around and grab them out.
Wow. So you lost the boots? No, you pulled.
Oh, I got the boots. We got the boots. But it's easier to get the boots out when there's not a person in it.
Yeah, I guess.
But it was one of several near-death experiences.
Christ, we're getting killed by cows, quicksand.
Oh, there was a stampede one time too. That was rough.
Stampede of what?
We had to hide behind the truck. Just the cows just fuck this, and just started running around there is something terrifying about there being a couple hundred.
So now are the cows the females and the bulls are the males, or the cow? Okay, all right.
But listen, any big giant, and listen, I was on a horse a couple years ago. I ride motorcycles, you can control it. You get on a fucking horse, it's a big difference. You know what I mean? It's you don't have control over that thing.
Don't.
It's intimidating.
My first time riding a horse, it just decided I think I'm gonna go faster, and just starts taking off Oof.
And at that, you just hold on and go for the ride, right?
Yeah, I'm I have no control over this.
I thought, well, don't you pull fucking back and it's supposed to stop, or you kick them in the side, it's supposed to go?
It's great on TV.
Yeah, that's what
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, you can do that, but I know my cousin did that, and the horse said, "Actually, fuck this," and just reared up and tossed her off.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Broke her ankle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I had a friend too who got thrown off because he's like, so you're gonna just yank on it. He yanked on it. Was like, fuck you, bro. See ya.
I'm willing to put up with a little bit.
Yeah.
You went too hard.
Yeah. Fuck you.
All right, I'm done playing now. This isn't fun for me anymore. Tink.
Now Coney Island though. Coney Island's making a big resurgence. I heard they're doing shows out there now. They're gonna be booking bands out there.
Aren't there a water park though? Or are they going to turn into a water park?
Oh, so there's a ride that they're supposedly building so there's a log flume that they're still working on. What's it? Zamperla is the company that does it. Sadly, their head died in the last year, but there's this drop ride that they've been talking about putting out there. I have no idea where they're going to put it, but it's it goes up, comes straight down kind of thing.
Wait, talking like in fucking Great Adventure, the fucking shit just go all the way up and.
But this one is shaped like a guillotine.
Oh, fuck
and
that.
The base of it is like a wedge, right? Mm-hmm. And it's over a giant pool of water. So it goes up, and when it comes down, it just shoots this massive tidal wave out.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so you're on the ride, you're getting wet. People 40 feet away are getting wet.
You don't think that'll break your neck?
I literally just heard about a story. It wasn't in this country where a girl just lost both of her feet on one of those rides.
That was in this country.
Was it in this country?
No.
Do you know?
That was at Six Flags Great Adventure.
Is that where it was?
That was the.
I just heard about that the other day, and I was like, "Can you imagine?"
Do you remember? So there was that Superman drop ride where it would go up like this and then come down.
Yeah.
No.
And it was that ride. It might not have been at Great Adventure, but a cable came loose, and it hung in front of the cart. So when it did the drop, the cable just goes.
Wait, you sure it wasn't that free for all shit that was weird? It wasn't a free for all.
They changed the name for it. It was it was a free fall ride, but I think it was if I remember correctly, it's the one that had the curve.
You know what? It doesn't really matter. She lost her feet.
Yeah, just
so gone.
Gone. Just taken right off.
Holy shit, dude.
That's why I don't get on rides.
Bike, yeah, but rides, no.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Can you imagine?
Do they still got the Cyclone in Coney Island?
Oh, yeah.
They're not getting rid of that.
No, you can't get rid of the Cyclone.
Yeah, that's a heart attack. That's a heart attack waiting to happen.
No, when's the last time you were out there? Dude, you got to see, Coney Island's going through a huge, the buildings they're building out there, and, there's condos going up, and,
the last time I went out there, it was the projects, and...
I mean, it's still there.
Still project.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they're
There you go, nowhere, yeah.
Yeah, and they, they've been trying to, listen, for the past 15, 20 years, they've been really trying to clean it up. And they have. I mean, I was going there in the 90s, and,
in the 80s, bro.
See, I wasn't going there in the 80s. I went there in the early 90s.
Early 2000s
and it was crazy.
even.
Yeah, early 2000s was crazy. And it was, but But I mean, you know, it was fucking wild. One good reference that I remember Coney Island being when I first started going there was Requiem for a Dream. If you watch Requiem for a Dream, that's a good like, you know, the way, you know, Coney Island used to be. And then they start, and like, I remember going my first ride out there. It was like a rocket ship. And I was like, I don't know, I was 18, 19, whatever. I went on this thing, and like, there was so few people out there. Yeah. I remember the dude like put me and my girl on the ride, hit go, and then walked away. And this thing's just going, like, and I'm just like, after like 20 minutes, I'm like, bro,
turn this shit off.
like, where the fuck are you? Finally come strolling back, drinking a beer, smoking a cigarette, fucking, I'm like, oh my, I just wanted to get the fuck off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it's wild. But they're doing a lot more events out there and stuff like that. Also, I'm sure your is your summer packed with that stuff out there?
Oh my god! Yeah, we're doing the so the Mermaid Parade happens every year. That's put on by Coney Island, USA.
Yeah.
And after that, so when the Mermaid Parade happens, we go 7 days a week.
Wow.
Right up until 4th of July, and then 4th of July we're doing the opening for the hot dog contest.
All right.
So that's gonna
Nathan still
Wow.
does that shit?
So 7 days a week. How many shows a day?
Usually like 6 or 7.
Jesus Christ.
It's like Vegas, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We should pay like Vegas.
Yeah, no shit. No shit. Listen, keep it up and bring it to fucking Vegas. Do they do any like that in Vegas? Do they have? I know they have a burlesque show out there.
I know a couple sideshow performers out there. They do a lot of circus shows. They do a lot of burlesque shows. Like, yeah, I don't know if they have a. Do they have a grind out there? I have to check into that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make some of that Vegas money, man.
Oh yeah. I got an offer to do a residency somewhere for like a month or so, but like didn't pan out.
Oh. That's good, because I don't want to lose you for fucking karaoke.
But no, like it's the cool thing with it though is like, you hone your stuff doing that grind show, like doing the 7 times a day, and that's how you get the shows where it's like, yeah, I think you owe me $600 for a single act. Like I think that's probably fair. Like
yeah,
like we book other shows in the midst of it. Like April we got something like House of Yes, which is gonna be a knockdown.
Yeah.
Like that space is crazy. Like,
yeah, it's a cool spot. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, a friend of mine works over there. She does shows and stuff like that over there.
Yeah, like I know, like the ceilings there are insane. If I remember correctly, Quinceañera is doing that one too. I think she's doing something on the ceiling. Like,
yeah, it's really cool. Have you been there? You haven't been there. I'm asking Dave. Have you been there, Jamal?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, the House of Yes is cool. Like there's the one room you walk in, it's got like a giant fucking eyeball. Too. Like it's a really cool space, and like they have like other little rooms off of it. Like there's like a VIP area with a hot tub up there and shit.
No,
so I've heard
it sounds a little iffy to me, bro. If everything's the House of Yes, bro, and
it's not the House of No, bro.
No, man.
Dave's gonna fucking open up the House of No. Yeah, you're gonna walk in. There's gonna be a couch and a TV. Nope, not tonight, motherfuckers.
It's a 6-pack in the middle of the room.
Yeah, no, just weed. It's a bone. Yeah, that'll be cool doing the House of Yes, man. That's a great spot.
Dude, that's going to be nuts. Like, well, because they have this climbing wall there, and that's the thing that I'm most excited about. I'm a fucking maniac. Like, when I'm back here, I'm just all over the place. I'm rolling around on the floor and shit. But, like, they have a full, like, you can go all the way up to the ceiling climbing on the walls, and then there's, like, a line that goes across, like, it's a jungle gym. Oh, yeah.
I hope you'll get harnessed in or something.
Nah.
I mean,
Yeah, seriously.
You know what you should get? You got to get one of those. You know what would be great? You get one of those fucking airbag jackets.
Oh,
you know
my
what
God.
I mean? This way, if you fall up, you're like, poof. That'd be great.
The fucking the wraparound one.
Yeah, be fucking awesome. Like, I'd go waiting for you to fall, because I'd be like, oh man, it's gonna be awesome.
And then you'd be like, oh, fuck, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Just lay in there.
No, those. I mean, listen, I think it's a great idea. The airbag jackets, fucking awesome. They have them for motorcycles. They're probably expensive. They're probably expensive, and when they blow up, you could probably like one use only.
Only one, yeah, single use.
Yeah.
So just got to get a better act going, yeah.
Yeah. I got to create a fucking a cheaper one. I guess you don't want the bootleg fucking airbag jacket.
Bobo airbag jacket.
Yeah. That would suck.
It's like, yeah, it's just a North Face jacket. Huh?
It's just a North Face.
North Face jacket with the fucking the Nike pump.
Yeah, you hit the ground. Boom. Well, that didn't work.
It's like you fall, but it's like, I hope you have enough time to fucking fill it with the pump.
Yeah. It'll be like one of those little life jackets with the little blown fucking thing on the side.
Oh my god.
Great. You got to be quick. As soon as you fall.
It's just got one of those like inflatable mattress things hanging off the side of it.
There you go. The pumps. We get the chain going. We got your pump hanging.
You're just down on the floor, fucking bleeding out. It's just like
And it's just getting bigger.
Too late, man. Too late.
slowly puffing up.
Be a great way to go out.
Even looking at your clothes, trying to figure out if it's okay to laugh. It's a great act. I can only do it once.
Yeah. Sucks. Damn. We'll record it though.
That's
Christ.
always record everything.
Yes.
Because you never know when it's going to go wrong.
That's crazy doing that many. I'm so weekends are a lot busier. Saturdays, Sundays, I'm sure. But I mean, I guess between Labor Day, Memorial Day, and Labor Day, it's fucking busy out there.
Yeah, nonstop.
Yeah.
It's great. Like it's. Yeah. Oh boy, I just realized it's coming up.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Not
be
far away. Have you
far
been?
away.
Have you ever been in the freak show? No.
I've always walked past it. Mom would never let me go inside because it cost too much money, even in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta go inside. You gotta go inside.
I mean, it was cool. They used to be outside. Like, hey, come inside, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, Mom, no. Okay. All right.
It's cool though, man, because it's got that that theater and stuff still has that old vibe to it when you walk in that building. Like most of it's gone out there. But that's pretty cool. They're gonna be doing shows somewhere out there. I know that they're going to be booking bands or something like that.
Oh yeah, we have. So the shooting gallery that's next door to it, we are converting into a music venue.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's going to be like they're talking like punk shows and things like that. We're trying to convince them to get. So one of my bosses keeps grabbing stuff from Materials for the Arts, and they had if you could pick it up free, wrestling ring, like cage match wrestling ring.
Oh shit.
And we, like, all of us were like, please let us get the wrestling ring. Please let us put the wrestling ring in the venue. That could be the stage in the venue. Come on. Like who doesn't want to perform in a wrestling ring?
Fuck yes.
And the other guy's like, absolutely not. Like, we can't. That's not happening. Like, we have a plan for this already. It's too much to package out.
Dude, you could have had fucking wrestlers, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Fuck. You know how much money those kids bring to see that shit?
oh my God, it's insane.
Yeah.
Whoever was running that shit, bro, wasn't thinking. Weren't thinking.
But, like, it's going to be amazing. We got Mastodon and Gojira coming.
Yeah, that's going. That Coney Island Amphitheater is fucking great.
Yeah, I'm going to that this year.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get them to come to see us as well. So that's the.
I'm sure you will.
Well, because that was the thing with when Lamb of God played.
Yep.
They rolled out with us and did a thing with Metal Injection, and it was awesome. It turns out their drummer Arturo is a magician.
Okay.
So like him and Randy came out to the Freak Bar, like, checking out the Sideshow Museum. We all did little acts for each other. It was awesome.
And I saw the one of the last videos they put out had some sideshow performers in it.
Those are all friends of ours. Yeah, like they had like Jelly Boy, Dick Ziggin, Sage Sovereign, Rob Romeo, Insectivore is actually in that too. Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's wild.
Those guys love Sideshow.
Yeah, and listen, there's a lot of history out there, man. Like there was, a girl that I used to date. Her dad used to go there when he was a kid, in like the 50s. You know what I mean? And like hearing the way it was back then is kind of awesome. And like he was pulling up pictures of like there was a swimming pool out there, and at one point I forget there was where all the little people lived.
Lilliputian, yeah.
What, had little people living out there?
Oh yeah, they had like a whole. You probably
They made like a little like tiny city of tiny buildings.
Wait, what
Just
are we
people
talking
just-
about? In Coney Island?
Yeah, Coney Island. All the sideshow
I was gonna say
performers.
because there's a town in Jersey, like not a town, but it's in the town where there's like a little segue where there's a bunch of like where little people live. They got the little houses and everything and shit.
Yeah, there used to be a spot in Coney Island, and then, listen, before it turned to shit, it was a big deal. But everybody from Manhattan and Brooklyn and stuff would go. You go out there during the summer, and you spend your summers out in Coney Island, and they'd have tons of performers, like before the projects went in and all that kind of shit. It was a place to be. The one sad story is the story of Topsy, the elephant.
I mean, there's a couple sad stories, but yeah, that one's a big one.
Yeah.
So the reasoning behind that's fucking crazy. So, there's that long-standing feud between Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla over, whose patent was going to go through, because Tesla didn't really care so much about the patenting thing. So he invented alternating current, which is, the thing spins and it's whatever. It is safer, but Edison wanted everything to be DC. So, because he had the patent on it. So he went around electrocuting animals using an alternating current.
Yeah, to show that it was dangerous. It was dangerous, yeah.
It's like, yeah, DC would have done it faster. But Topsy the elephant killed one of its wranglers, who was apparently being a dick anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like this person just wouldn't stop fucking with Topsy, and Topsy's like, okay, fuck this then, and just fucking ripped him apart. So I think she stepped on him.
Yeah, I think he stepped on him.
I think he
stepped on him. Yeah.
So they executed Topsy, but made a big spectacle of it. There's footage of it. It's fucking harrowing. Like,
really?
Yeah.
It's
fucking brutal.
They walked her out into a giant metal plate and chained her down to it and just fucking started coursing electricity out.
So the animal's being an animal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're fucking gonna kill her for that?
And they killed it. And on Coney Island, like in front of a crowd of people.
There's video of it still.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like Edison,
What year was it? Do you know what year it was?
It'd be hard to say.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
There was no PETA back then, right?
That was the whole reason for PETA when fucking that shit happened.
Man.
But the feet are smoking. It's awful.
Yeah, kids were freaking the fuck out. Like, it was a whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know. Still got AC, so
Yeah, I know a guy who had a Topsy tattoo. Of fucking Rip Topsy fucking tattoo.
It's fucked up, man.
Yeah, crazy.
then there's Coney Island's burned down 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
Less than that, I think. But one of the times, because it all used to be built out of paper.
Yeah, but the Cyclone's still there, though, right? The
Cyclone somehow never.
That's one of the fucking only wooden fucking roller coasters in the United States.
It's one of the last. There's still a few of them, but it's one of the last. It's not the oldest, though, I don't think.
I think it's the oldest in operation.
Yeah.
Because that's 1927.
Yeah.
So what did they do? Just replace the wood on it every year?
It's like these
Every
shit.
year, every day, every day they
Oh,
inspect
shit.
that thing. You can't fuck around. I was talking to one of the guys that works there one time, and I said something like that. I was like, how often do you guys inspect it? He's like, you kidding me? Every day we have to walk the track, and they fucking they have to check everything.
Wow.
I mean, you imagine you fucking lose a little kid on that thing.
I went on there when I was 9, bro, and I had a heart attack, bro.
Yeah, it's still fucking pretty brutal if you're
Shit.
I love that ride.
Yeah, I like the Cyclone too. Have you ever gone on the little ball that goes up and fucking shoots?
Yep.
Have you done that?
Yep.
I want to, but I'm such a pussy. I can't.
There's video of I did it with Alaska, because Alaska and I do a thing where every day we go in there, stretch, work out, and then go on a ride.
Yeah.
And we kept trying to do that one, but it was always closed, which is a bad fucking sign.
Yeah.
But we finally got to do it, and we got it in right before the end of the season. But they sell you the video, and we're getting the fucking video.
I would burn. I'd burn it because I'm probably crying.
It's fun. It's I'm not gonna talk shit on any ride, but it's less scary than I would have thought.
Yeah. I mean, you're kind of encaged. I mean, you're in a ball.
It's
You know what I'm
the
talking
up.
about?
Well, I would
Yeah,
say,
it's definitely the up.
Up is way worse than the down.
Yeah.
Coming down is okay.
well, I would think the swing ride would be a little more fucked up.
The spinning one.
Do they still got that shit that fucking where you get on the swings and they just spin
Yeah.
around?
They got a couple of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be a little more fucking terrifying to me, man.
That's a lot.
'Cause that
Listen.
chain breaks, you're gone.
Even the whatchamacallit, the freaking the fucking Ferris wheel, the
Wonder Wheel.
Wonder
yeah. Oh my god.
yo, that thing too is.
Come on, how many babies were made on that motherfucker?
But it's listen, you see how thick the fucking paint is on that thing. And when it goes, if you get in one of the moving cages and it goes over, I'm like, I don't
my
know.
mom and dad went on that in the 60s, man.
Yeah.
That's oof.
What year was that built, you know?
That one I'm not sure of, but there's only 2 of those in existence, and one of them is at Disneyland.
All right.
Well, because Disneyland originally wanted to do they put in a bid to take over Coney at one point.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Not long ago, within the past 20 years, correct?
Before Luna Park stepped in, yeah.
Yeah.
So they were going to take over.
Dude, they would have domed that whole fucking whole thing. They would have put a dome over it.
Rejected by the entire community, but so they just took all their plans that they had for it and went and built it out at California Adventure in Disneyland. So they changed it to Pixar Pier now, But it used to be if you'd go out there, you'd basically see a clone of Coney Island built out there.
That's wild.
Like, they had their own Wonder Wheel, but like, when I was out there to visit my brother, we all decided to go, and it's weird how the Disney process even like fucks up something as terrifying as the Wonder Wheel, because it's like, this is too clean a ride. Like, you're on the regular Wonder Wheel. Like, I remember like the first time I went on, I was like, I thought we were gonna fucking launch off into the parking lot. Like,
Yeah. It's fucking scary.
Oh yeah, it's fucking terrifying.
There's a Coney West. Have you heard of the Coney West?
No.
Yeah, they call it's the Coney Island of the West. It's haunted. I remember I was listening to like some podcast and they were talking about haunted amusement parks, and the Coney Island West, they called it, not affiliated with Coney Island.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
But they basically kind of ripped the name a little bit, and it was like the Coney Island of the West, and it's haunted as fuck apparently. But
I have to check that out. That's amazing.
That'd be a cool place to go to.
Yeah.
You know?
If I don't want to fucking like, there was some certain things I remember, but I don't want to miscue it. Check it out because it's an interesting story.
That's
But
really interesting.
Yeah, dude, there's so much history. It was crazy though. I remember when Coney was like first kind of going through its resurgence. I was me and a couple friends were talking about possibly kind of opening up something out there, but it was crazy because, like corporates out there, and it's corporate America out there now, which sucks because, they were like willing to, lease you a space, but it was only that we'll give you 1 year lease at a really good price. And it's like, all right, that's an amazing price, but you give me 1 year. So as soon as this starts fucking blowing up, I'm dead. You know what I mean? Like, you can't invest that kind of way.
That kind of shit where it's like, hey, this is pretty good. Now it's ours again.
Yeah, exactly. And
we think we know how to run this thing, and then they kill it within a year.
Yeah. And it's a shame to like certain places out there because it's like, they want, 12, 15 grand a month for like these fucking spaces out there. And it's like, listen, you can only make money for 3 months out there, those winter months, it's fucking dead out there. It's getting a little better now. Some people go out there, in the winter time. There's like some things to do out there. There's some restaurants and stuff.
There's a lot of locals out there though now, right? A lot of a lot of people that want to go out and schmooze. And
listen, they're making it very residential out there. If you go out there now, it's crazy the amount of condos and shit they're putting up over by where that Coney Island Amphitheater is.
Oh yeah,
wild.
I haven't been.
I remember it used to be go out there. I mean, like, yeah, it is weird. It has been getting like slightly busier as it gets colder because I remember, you go out there in like November even, and just there's nothing.
Yeah.
Like dangerously quiet.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, Wahlburgers didn't even last out there, for Christ's sakes.
That's the thing that I
saw it.
That's the thing I hate out there is whenever a
was it the Marky Mark ever go to your spot?
I wasn't working there at the time, but like, whenever a restaurant opens there, there's usually like 2 other restaurants that are the exact same fucking thing that open as well. And it's like, well, that's not going to work, is it?
I mean, that's the thing I have the problem with is because they're charging so much for rents. All the only places that are going to come in are like Applebee's was out there. Fucking the Wahlburgers opened up out there. Places like that can afford to open, and if they fucking close, it's a tax write-off, whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
well, how does Nathan's there? Nathan's been there fucking.
I mean, Nathan's probably owns that property. They've been out there for fucking years. Yeah, Nathan's, and they used to be Cha-Cha's was out there years ago. That place was cool. I remember that. That was back in the day. My band played out there years ago. It was pretty cool.
Was that Chachi spot?
Cha-Cha's. It was right on the boardwalk. It was right by Ruby's. It was right down the block from. Now it's like a
Tom's daughter.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like all. I don't know if it's a fucking.
I think it's Tom's. I think it's Tom's is right there.
Yeah, something like that. It's
Paul's daughter's further down.
It's all brand new looking now. I know.
Yeah, I mean it's still it's a bit more legit than a Wahlburger.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
A little bit. I mean, the Wahlburgers, they had a little fucking bar on the roof, but now Wahlburgers is like some.
It's a crab shack.
Yeah, it's a crab shack.
There's like another crab shack and another crab shack that'll open in the last year. And
yeah.
It's like, why?
Yeah. Give me something different. The Applebee's closed though too, right? Didn't Applebee's closed?
Yep.
What about the fucking what do you call it? The aquarium out there. They still got fucking sharks and whales and motherfuckers in there.
They have a new shark exhibit out there.
Yeah.
And it's a bummer. I haven't been able to make it out there yet this season, but like apparently they upgraded it a lot. It's like after the last hurricane really fucked it up there, but like they've been working on it, and it's apparently like a huge difference.
I've never been to that New York aquarium.
No, I've been.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun. So they do a thing where on Fridays after 3, I think it's free.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I would be there. Like I'd get out of work, immediately head down.
And Peter's not fucking with that spot.
So a funny thing with that, They actually they mostly rely on volunteers, and like there's some people that are like very much animal rights and shit like that are volunteer scuba divers that clean the tanks out. Mm-hmm. Like it's wild.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like so like you know the exchange on it is you clean the tanks, but you get to dive. Like so, as long as you have the gear.
Come on, man. You jump in there to clean a tank and you got Jaws watching you.
Yeah.
Listen, they keep those motherfuckers fed. Like listen, you're not going in there with a fucking.
There's always room for some more, bro.
Yeah.
Well, because they keep the sea turtles in the shark tank.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro, man.
But a big problem though I know they have is with the whales. I mean, the whales get treated shitty.
That's fucked up because to me, a whale's a fucking. They're just like
They
us,
don't have
bro.
whales
They're,
there.
they're mammals, man.
Yeah, they don't have whales there. They do have they have walruses. They have seals, sea lions.
Dolphins?
No dolphins.
You said it's good.
Because I'm saying you could just go right out to the fucking ocean right there and see a dolphin or some shit if you want.
I mean, I want to see you go out there and find a dolphin.
Nah, I ain't going out there, bro. You fucking Jaws food, man.
I think they had a beluga for a bit, but like belugas seem to like people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Aquariums are weird. You know what I mean? As long as you got a big enough fucking tank.
Nah, dude, after you watch that fucking, what was that, Blackfish or some shit? Nah, fuck that, dude.
Blackfish?
Yeah, it's a documentary about fucking the shit in SeaWorld in Florida.
Oh, yes.
Dude, man, they fucking treat them whales like fucking...
Well, that's the whales. That's those killer whales. They shouldn't be in fucking captivity.
Yo, if you think that one's bad, fucking Marine Park up in Toronto is fucking wild.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes SeaWorld look humane. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Real bad.
Yeah, they got to stop. I mean, I feel like it's going to get better in the future. They're going to keep cracking down on these fucking things. It was funny when I was on vacation recently. I went to a dolphin thing, and I was torn with it. And I was talking to the guy who was running the dolphin thing. He's like, listen, man. He's like, these dolphins live for 50 years. He's like, and they've been in captivity. He's like, look at the space we have for them. It's huge. They get to fucking run around. We feed them constantly. They're treated very well here.
That's what they say in prison, too.
Yeah.
3 square meals.
No?
Yeah, but they, and he said, and these dolphins can live up to 50 years in captivity, but the dolphins, they put them on the ocean. They live for 11 to 14 years because
Oh, but they're free. And they're fucking,
they do. But I mean, you want to choke on a fucking empty bottle of water?
Stop throwing the fucking, recycle,
that's
bro.
it. I mean, there's all sorts of.
I don't know. I'm anti fucking zoos and all that shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I used to get that's why I don't have pets for that very same reason, and I haven't gone to the aquarium or a zoo in like
You
years.
don't have pets, bro? Cats are awesome, dude.
Yeah, cats are great.
I feel the same way about pets that you do about zoos.
Yeah. I do. I would not put my cat. My cat would fucking be miserable outdoors.
Dude, my cat is the fucking king and queen of my house. I don't own that house. They do.
Your cat used to be king and queen of the street.
Yes.
The wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they're not.
Yeah. All
There
right.
was a. Do you know about the acid dolphin?
The what?
Yes. Yes. I heard about
I wish
this.
I could remember the scientist's name, but
I just heard this story recently.
but he was supposed to be figuring out a way to potentially communicate with extraterrestrial life, and got a grant from NASA for it. Like back in the, fuck it, anything is science days.
Yes.
And so they got these dolphins, and they're trying to teach them to communicate with people.
Yes.
Rather than trying to understand how they communicate with each other, like they're trying to do it in reverse. Trying to we're going to teach you how to talk to us.
Well, and they were also trying to figure out their language. They were
Right.
trying to figure that out.
But
also.
over the course of it, one of them started getting, moody and depressed, and the caretaker for him started giving him hand jobs.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't perform.
way.
unless-
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a true story. I just heard this whole story recently, and there's a
And the guy running it goes out to a party, drops acid for the first time. He's like, you know what? This would probably help. So now there's a dolphin that's getting hand jobs and acid.
yeah.
Living the life.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's a true story. And there's a place called the Dolphin House where she used to keep the dolphin.
Yep.
And something happened where the dolphin actually fell in love with this woman who was giving him hand jobs.
Don't fucking touch
Yeah.
it. It's just going to twist in a fucking...
So she's in jail, right?
No, she's
but
gone.
when they found out what was going on, they're like, "What the fuck are you doing? No, shut it down. This is done. We're done."
We're giving grants, bro, for you to fucking jerk off a dolphin.
But the dolphin ended up killing himself.
Yeah, the dolphin
No
committed
way.
suicide. Yes.
He swam to the bottom of the tank and just didn't come up.
Yeah, when the woman left. Or she left, or she passed away,
Yeah, she
something
left.
like
No,
that.
she
She
left.
left. Yeah.
They were like, you can't be anywhere near this dolphin that you've been molesting. You've been molesting a dolphin.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And giving him drugs. You absolutely need to go. Like, get the fuck out of here.
And it was a rich guy who was doing it, and there's an actual place. I'm pretty sure I heard the story while I was down in the Caribbean, and I think isn't that where it is? Is it in the Caribbean or is it in Florida?
I think it was in the Caribbean, but like
Yeah, this is gonna be the clip, bro.
but it was a scientist though, and like Carl Sagan was involved in this. Like Carl Sagan got them the funding.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck, man? Like,
Yeah.
They're
you
called
can't-
Cassidy.
But you can still go to the house where they kept that dolphin. It's
Why
called,
would
it's
you
called
wanna
the,
do that?
It's called the
House.
Dolphin House.
The house where they kept that dolphin. Like,
Yeah.
it's the idea of having a dolphin in a house. Like,
Yeah.
So she
You got to be able to get a
so
good
she
band
would
in.
just come home and just whack it off and
The dolphin was sexually frustrated, so she would just fucking jerk the dolphin off.
yeah, like
put him in a fucking in a
they had to. Well, he started.
women.
Well, that was the thing is he started getting too aggressive with them.
Yeah.
Dolphins have a
So
tendency.
he was a douche.
Yeah, no, he was a
Okay.
shitty.
No, he was a horny dolphin.
The horny, well,
I mean, he can't fucking do anything with it.
Oh my
know?
god! Holy shit!
Yes.
I'm
I mean,
surprised
you
they
gotta
haven't
get a
made.
good.
I'm surprised they haven't made a movie about that.
There's got to be one coming.
it's got to be
Listen,
coming.
it-
If they did the cocaine bear, they've got to
Exactly.
do the acid. I want the drug animal cinematic universe. I want Elizabeth Banks to just start doing all this shit. Like,
Fuck yes.
cocaine bear is gonna be fucking
Yeah.
great.
Cocaine Bear is going to be awesome if Acid Dolphin came out right after it. It'd be amazing.
Dolphin.
Yeah.
Which is cocaine bear is based on a true story. Like it's
Yeah.
I'm like, the name of that movie is just so outlandish. I'm like, this shit has to be real.
yeah. No, there's
Yeah, it
a
has-
he's taxidermied at some gift shop in I think Knoxville. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's Ray Liotta's last movie, I think. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Ray Liotta's final movie is
Yeah.
fucking
Cocaine Bear.
That's
Fuck
the one he
yes.
was on. The last movie he was
Yeah.
on. Oh, that wasn't.
Go out with a bang, bro.
for real.
Listen,
Like, that's
I just watched the previews to it the other day. It looks fucking great. I can't wait to go see it.
hyped.
Is it the same people that making that fucking horror Winnie the Pooh?
No.
No, I want to see that one too. And I heard they're making a Bambi also.
Oh Jesus!
Like
It's gonna be
fucking, like Bambi gets killed by Bambi's mother gets killed by the fucking hunter in the, but now Bambi is like, fuck you, and goes back and starts killing people.
Isn't there a revenge arc in Bambi already?
What's that?
Isn't there like a revenge arc already? Or am I
There is a
saying-
little, I don't remember.
Oh no, he just fights another deer.
That was like the most traumatizing death of childhood.
I don't know. Mine was Old Yeller. You're too young for that.
Old Yeller.
Yeah.
See, I had Lion King.
Well, come on, Dave. What was yours? What was yours?
I don't know. I'm in between you and Jamal, dude, because I'm like, in between you and Jamal in age,
See,
man. So
Yeah.
But I mean,
They used to say that Bambi was a hood story where I'm from.
Yeah.
Mom's got shot, dad not around.
That's fucked up.
Actually, I gotta be my first one. My first traumatizing one was actually
Cujo.
no it.
Cujo.
It. I saw it way too
Oh, yeah.
young. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, I snuck out of my room and just my parents were watching it and like I was able to hold it together for a minute and then just that death happens and I started freaking the fuck out.
That was Silent Hill for me. I should have never seen that shit. I was probably like 10 years old.
Yeah.
That's like the most disturbing thing I ever saw in my fucking life.
Oh man, that and Child's Play. The third Child's Play fucked me up real
Oh, imagine
bad.
if they were growing up and they saw The Exorcist.
The Exorcist was fucked me up too. Exorcist fucked me up. Friday the 13th fucked me up when Kevin Bacon got the fucking thing through his fucking throat.
Did fucking Freddy fuck you up too? Or no?
No, I know he didn't. Freddie, I was like, it's a dream.
Really? He was in my dream for 10 years, dude.
Yeah, he didn't bother me that much.
Yeah, Chucky always got me because he's in the house, he's hiding under shit. Like like there'd be like
Did you enjoy the new one? The whole concept?
I didn't even watch it.
No.
I watched the whole. I watched the series, the Chucky series.
That shit didn't scare me because there were boobs in it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all it was. I was like, oh,
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes is boobs.
Some tits.
That's cool. If
I
you
was
ever
like
get,
really young.
that's a good thing. I mean, that's good. That's a good trigger for when you get older. If you ever get nervous, just somebody pull out a boob.
I didn't give a fuck how many people got killed. I was like, when am I going to see the tits again?
Yeah, murder. Tits, please.
Show me a
yeah.
tit. Show me a tit. Yeah.
Oh, I'm starting to get real nervous. Hope I see some tits soon.
If I see some tits.
Ooh, I feel so much better. I guess it's the whole breastfeeding thing. I think that's what it is.
Well, I was never best friend.
I'm just saying.
The nurturing.
That's why you yearn for the fucking the Titty milk.
The nips.
Probably why I suck so much tits now.
Yeah, that could be it. All right.
Never any milk, though.
I'm getting uncomfortable. Christ. Oh.
Yeah, speaking of which.
Well, we're at the hour.
Yeah,
mark.
we are at the
I
hour
gotta take a
mark.
piss.
Well,
Yeah, we're at the hour.
what's on the horizon for Mr. Cyclone Jack?
Yeah, plug some things you got coming up. We're gonna wrap it up. Oh, so there we go.
Holy fuck, man!
He's got the mousetrap out.
Oh! That just hurt, man.
What? I didn't do nothing yet.
But it hurt me.
So we got the Such and Such Hootenanny coming up. We've got the Feast of Fools at House ES coming up. Coney's coming back in May. Some.
Let's put the mousetrap on his tongue.
Some really cool stuff coming up. A little bit. I'm going to be doing the karaoke thing back here. It's every Tuesday. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
See, you're next.
No, man. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you gotta put it on your balls.
No,
Yeah.
I felt that, bro. Each time, even when he didn't hit nothing, I felt it.
I got to tell you, mousetrap on the dick is not that bad. It looks way more painful than it feels.
No traps by my dick.
Not cool.
No.
I'm good.
Jack, plug your give your Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Give us all that stuff.
I am Cyclone Jack Sullivan on Instagram. Pretty much the easiest way to find everything I'm up to. There's also Black Mass BK, which is my show every second Sunday at Freddy's. That's for charity.
You do bar mitzvahs and birthday parties?
We get booked out through Coney Island for that. Yeah, nice. It's the worst heckle I've ever gotten was from a child at a birthday party. They hired me. They wanted a Coney Island theme thing, and it was before I even worked at Coney. And I'm like, okay, I got to put together an hour. What the fuck do I have? And at that point, I was still eating light bulbs. So kids love it. They're having a blast. And then I bite the light bulb, and it changes the entire tone. It's like the moment they hear that glass shatter, they just go like, whoa. And one of them gets like, the tension's a bit much for him. And it's one of these kids starts crying. And fucking, I love kid solidarity so much. This kid from the back just like stands up and yells at me, "You ruined it!" It's like, oh shit, like I won them back, but like I'm never gonna forget like getting heckled by a child for doing what was a good act if they were okay with it, but they were not okay with it.
That's when you break your dick out. I mean, Oh my God. Kids, you want to see something real fucked up?
I got like 15 minutes of material out of just doing like stupid like uncle magic kind of shit, like the like the woo. Like, they're like, "How the fuck did you do that?" I'm like, "I just put a drill in my face."
Yeah.
And you're asking me how I'm doing the finger removal? Like, come on, man.
Like, come here, give me a nose.
Do that again. Okay. Oh my God.
Well, Jack, man, it's been fun. Please come see Jack on Tuesday nights at Lucky 13 for the fucking karaoke. You have to come out.
Come
and
down
check it
now
out.
tonight. Come
Yeah,
down.
fuck
it's
yeah.
Valentine's Day. What a better date night thing to do than to come down to Lucky 13. And if you listen to this down the road, come next Tuesday.
Yeah. See you next Tuesday.
And I got all dressed up. For fucking Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that should be the karaoke motto. We'll see you next Tuesday. All right, Jack. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, Dee, plug your stuff.
All right, man. Make sure you come and like everything. Lucky 13 Saloon. Everything on Famcast Media. Make sure you like the Cowboy Man. Make sure you like Jeff Blanchard, and make sure you like fucking Cyclone Jack, because he will fucking break your back.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Fuck yeah.
See ya.